Good time to hiccup. Luckily, it happened in the middle of the fight, I guess. Positive vibes. No negativity
Rean,
here.
activate. Fire! Now! Everyone!
Leave it to me!
Yeah!
An opening!
My duty calls. Hiya! Now!
An opening! My turn. No escape! Hey! Now!
Too slow! Now. Sir. My duty calls. Hiya!
Ramda, activate! Ramda, activate. It's my turn. Roaring winds! Sweep them away!
Now.
Ignite! Crimson Lotus formation!
My turn. Rean, activate. Fire! There!
There! Ramda, activate. Ramda, activate.
Thanks for wasting my time, buddies. Appreciate it.
Very well.
Seriously, you guys are great.
Hiya! Strike! Assist me!
Understood!
Ramda, activate. Ramda, activate.
I'll handle this. No escape! Hey! Now!
Too slow! My turn. Activate Ragnarok!
I failed.
Damn.
Targets
all four.
eliminated. Move
Way
out.
to go, Altina.
A matter of course. All right, got it.
Damn, they really got us good. Looks like this is it. Guys, can you take a look at these guys for me? Sure, leave it to me. From the looks of it, they haven't become night-touched again. I'd say it's more like they've fallen under a sort of trance. So, whoever put them in this trance must be behind all this then. Given the situation, the unit leader sticks out as the most suspicious of anyone involved. Yeah, we did take care of these guys at least, so there shouldn't be any more issues here. Now we just gotta confront whoever set this in motion. Right, let's settle all this. Look at all these corpses. Just business as usual.
Treasure located.
Anyway, Shield Breaker 3. That's good for somebody, I'm sure. Honestly, it's just a straight improvement to Yuna's Shield Breaker. So, like, yeah, here you go. You got this, girl. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you abyss maggots anymore. Go away. There's more important things in this world than dealing with that shit.
There. Everyone ready? You won't escape. It's down.
I'll assist.
You won't.
Rean, act. There!
There. You won't escape! You won't escape!
He doesn't even have like
It's
a
down.
lure thing on him. They're just
I'll assist.
relentlessly going after Gaius.
It's down!
I'll assist. Thank you. You.
God, my heart hurts.
I'll
Ready to
handle this.
strike!
Alright, got some more U materials. And, I think it's about time we had another fight, shall we? There, that must be the rest of them. The report said there would be 8 in total. Don't they look kind of off? Definitely. Looks like Kayla's brother's trying to snap them out of it. Captain Regan, you gotta listen to me, sir. No matter what we try, our numbers aren't enough to even make a dent on the Empire. And we're not targeting a military base here either. This is a city we're talking about, with all kinds of civilians right in the line of fire. I think we should give ourselves up. If I'm being honest, I've already asked my sister to arrange our return back to Calvard. Cody, I truly can't put into words how disappointed I am in you. Don't tell me you've forgotten about everything the Empire's done. Or is that you've given up on avenging your own father? What? I mean, that's not... Save it. I've got no further use for you. Oh, do excuse our little domestic squabble, Erebonian scum. I suppose this half-wit leaked our location and you all came rushing in. Well, no matter. We needn't hide it any longer. With this power, I'll wipe your pestilential empire right from existence. Ah, it's that Crimson Devil again. The curse is taking complete hold of him. He can enslave monsters to his command. We've got to do something before he turns into one himself. This is what I've been waiting for. I never felt so alive. Now then, let me hear your cries of anguish and despair.
Give it your all. Roar! Gold Dragon Formation! Second form, damn! Now!
An opening!
Ramga activate. Ramga activate.
Now. Activate Prageroth. Destroy. Now. Follow me.
Right!
Unforgivable! Behold this...
Not on my watch! Ramga activate. Ramga.
Strength depleted. I'm sorry.
Unforgivable!
Alright. This is what we're doing, then this is what we're doing.
Ramga activate.
Give me a fucking turn, game. Come on. Freeze.
Still not good
Maybe I shouldn't have let them hit me with it. Whatever.
Ramga. Ramga.
My turn.
There we go.
Thank you. This...
I'll handle this.
Thank you.
Unforgivable.
Damn it, not enough yet.
Eat this!
Damn it.
I was careless.
I'm getting status affected to hell. Oh my god. Fuck this. I'm probably gonna cut out like that 10 minutes of bullshit. We're just gonna pretend that everything went alright. We beat up the bad guys. That's all we did. Don't worry about it. Seriously. You just have to deal with me getting like super mad at this game for like status effect locking me. But hey, it's over and done with now. Woohoo. Hopefully I won't have any more issues. We're hoping.
Stats updated.
I need to keep getting better.
If we do have more issues, then
I must continue to train.
pretty much gonna have to call it an episode here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Diligence is its own reward.
God, that fight was some bullshit. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm glad we have people popping in and then immediately leaving. It's nice. It makes me feel loved and respected. No, I'm just really mad at that fight. Such insolence. But I've got plenty more where that came from. It's just one after another. Wait, what's happening? Look. What is this? You dare disobey me? Hey, you demon bastard, over here! Quick, we gotta back him up. No need, I have this covered. Those bullets were infused with Emma's mana. Gotta hand it to her. They really tore right through that thing. That voice. Was that Kayla? How do you all get through our defense perimeter? Looks like the strike mission was a success. We couldn't have done it without you. You really came through for us by keeping the officers nice and distracted. And rest assured, the other troops are doing alright as well. That's good to know. Looks like you're the only one left, Captain. Still feel like you can take us? No, that's it for me. I don't know why, but suddenly I'm just absolutely exhausted. Out like a light. No wonder with all that power he used. Emma and Gaius treated the remaining Hercules members. They also successfully purged Captain Rean of the curse's influence. I don't know what to say. You've done so much for us. I can barely put my gratitude into words myself, but it's truly been an honor. Hey, this was all you. We just pitched in where we could. You saved Captain Regan, on top of everything else. That warrants plenty of thanks in my book. I'm kind of afraid what he'll say when he wakes up, but at least he's alive. So, from what I understand, you two hold a grudge against the Empire for what happened to your father. Yeah, he was an officer in the Calvardian army. He lost his life fighting in Crossbell a year and a half ago. Before you say anything, we know, seeking revenge on the entire Empire over one casualty is just plain selfish. Believe me, we understand what you're going through with this. Grief doesn't have to make sense. Losing someone you love is never easy. In any case, I think Captain Regan will come to see the error of his ways after the dust has really settled. We've already squared things away with the government, so there should be no problems there. Though we did have to hand over our new gunship as one of the terms of our negotiation. So that's how you managed to swing things. That gunship's the latest model from the Verne Company, correct? I can see why it makes such a valuable bargaining chip. Everyone's out to get whatever advantage they can in this fight. With that in mind, how are you planning to get back to the Republic? Oh, we have our ways. We've got a contact who's set everything up for us. We managed to secure a safe passage aboard an airship. Yeah, so there's nothing to worry about there. Sounds like it all works out then. Glad to hear it. I guess this is where we have to part ways. If you need any more help, you can always call on us. We still need to pay you back for this time first. Thanks again, everyone. I won't forget it. Oh, we did it. And we got a Pyre Bell and 7,000 Mira for our troubles. Woohoo. I'm making a new save. Alright. And, for our reward, we can play, Kayla and Vantage Masters here. We'll see how my new deck setup works.
Go easy on me now.
No, you've got a really good master. And I can never go first, so I can never go easy on you. I'm gonna move that one out for now. Holy crap. Just play out your entire deck, why don't you? So I can either get off a burn and a heal, or I can just go for raw damage. They would one day. Alright. Dick. Okay.
Guess I underestimated you.
Gotta love Seal. And we got the Regna Croys, which are really powerful wind nadials? Hell yeah. About time I got some just absurd ones. Okay, this one just seems like a straight upgrade to the Kyria Bell. The Kyria Bells are also just really good in general, so like... Yeah, I'll figure out what to do with that off screen, I think. In any case... we need to adjust our party real quick here. Wondering why I'm going with this. Well, I feel like it should be obvious, but whatever. Just report.
How did everything... I see! Good work, everyone! Now then.
Alright. Marquis High Arms! I was under the impression that you were in hiding. Apologies for the intrusion. I wanted to have a meeting in secret. Do you mind if I use the space? A secret meeting? Make yourself comfortable. This is your mansion after all. This golden-haired young lady, I don't think I've had the pleasure. It's nice to meet you. I'm Lucy Sealand, Secretary to the Grand Prince of the Principality of Remiferia. Today I'm speaking on behalf of the Grand Prince. Remiferia? I do have some information on the movements of the country. I thought they'd joined an alliance with Mildeen to take part in the war. I wonder why they're negotiating with High Arms. I mean, Remiferia is still keeping themselves open to other options. Marquis Ballard, would it be possible to speak with you? I know that his lordship is well informed of the situation in all aspects. I hope you'll use your great wisdom to help advise us on our best way forward. Alright, Wilhelm. You have abundant experience when it comes to political maneuvering. This is easy. Well, of course, I will definitely offer you the best advice I possibly can. Hey, Koro. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you so much. Oh no, he's in love. Come now, time is of the essence. Let's make our way. Sure, let's use the office. I'm impressed how easily you persuaded him. It's due in no small part to the efforts of your lordship. I wonder what else he could do for us. Shall we get going? It seems we came across this at just the right time. Secretary Lucy is holding a meeting with the two Marquises. It doesn't look like it's about Operation Mil Mirage. She's in the office. This might be a good time to visit her. Do. Anyway, Lucy has a book for us. Why, hello everyone. Who'd have imagined we've run into each other again so soon? Good to see you again, Lucy. Sorry if I interrupted your talk. I didn't mean to be a bother. Oh, don't be silly. You're not a bother at all. Besides, the things we're discussing here today affects you just as much as they do us. It's hard to argue with that. But putting that aside from now, I've been traveling a lot lately, so I picked up a very interesting novel to read in transit. It's set in Remiferia, so that immediately caught my attention. That being said, would you mind taking it off my hands? My bags are heavy enough as it is, and it'd be nice to know it was going to a good home. Okay, sure. I can't wait to give it a read. Thank you so much. Here you are. Now, if I were Kayla, you'd have to check to make sure the book wasn't bugged. But rest assured, no gift I ever offer you will ever contain any sort of listening device. Good to know, I guess. Thanks. Sounds like you've been busy, Koro. Glad to hear it. Alright, Anyway, Kenneth is hanging out here, so let's say hi to him. Doo-doo-doo. Have you ever known Thors to do things in half measures? Okay, seems like they're hard at work. Anyway, Kenneth has a character note. That's
You
why
sure
we're
do
here.
like this, huh, Rean?
And, we caught some more fish, so maybe some of the stuff we can give gets us good stuff. I'd say my fanfictions are doing well. I'm, making some decent progress at the very least.
Tight lines out there.
Alright, and I got a whole bunch of mirror now, so that's good. Alright, our next stop is Aaron Village. We are taking a dip in the pools. Because, of course we are. Rean and the others enjoyed the hot springs and took their time resting in the village. Soon enough, a familiar group found themselves together in the open-air bath. Looks like I'm the odd man out here. I'll just be... No need to be shy, Rean. These aren't any worse than swimsuits. Nothing scandalous here. Besides, we even have Toa with us here this time. You sure do. This got me thinking back to when we went to the hot springs in Ymir. Time really flies. I'm still not sure why I need to be here, let alone in human form. Well, either way, I'm glad you agreed to make an exception and tag along, Celine. Can you believe your luck, Rean? You basically have your pick here, if you catch my drift. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone does. I can't say I deserve any of this. Why not? I'm the one to blame for the crisis this world is now in. The Great Twilight? Yet, here I am, relaxing with my close friends. I've got so many people I can lean on and trust. I really don't deserve to be so lucky. Don't be so harsh on yourself. I think you do deserve it. Rean, it's really alright. Times like these really are precious, so we gotta make the most of them. Agreed. If you wish, I'll even scrub your back for you. Take some of the edge off. Then I'll take care of his hair. Guys. I could help tend to your ears too, if you like. I'll be on shoulder massage duty. This is all a little much, don't you think? You made the girls feel sorry for you, so this is what you get now, Rean. I'll grab us some drinks, and maybe snag a bite or two. Rip. And so, after an extraordinarily decadent soak, Rean stumbled out of the hot springs, recharged in a variety of ways. Are they implying they all took turns? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. I mean, I wouldn't complain about that. I don't think anyone would. I don't think any human being in the right mind would. In any case, we've still got things to do. Do. Already got Proverbs Eternity. There was a special gift item here that we can buy. It's not the Cinnamon Pecky. Ah, here it is. Advanced goggles for Tita. And also get some weapons and stuff if you need it. I think I've got everyone kinda... Oh, I don't. That's a lie. Alright, looks like, the Florals are doing well for themselves. Who's the... There's the shop. Because they have, a gift here, the Lacrima earring. As well as all the really expensive accessories. Talk to Lake Lord here. Greetings, Ashen Chevalier. Curden. This dude's name keeps changing, man. I'm pretty sure this guy was Selden. Whatever. Anyway, Lake Lord tells us that there's a giant swordfish in the area of Oris Coastal Road 2. I should have talked to these guys first. Oh well. Shit happens. Anyway, let's upgrade some slots. I think that should be fine, unless I've got some other, like, element lock slots. This should be good. Don't think I do. Which is fine. They also have an Ares locket, a gift for Yuna, so naturally we're picking that up. Alright. Anyway, this guy has a recipe for us. Wild grill. So that's nice. And the egrets are back, so I guess I should pop in and say hi, even though I don't have Musa in my party. Okay. Seems like they had a hand in helping the Courageous 2 get that rescue off just in time. I'm sure they couldn't stand to outlive their granddaughter after outliving their daughter. In any case... I gotta go take a quick run down to the fishing spot. I'd like to avoid as many fights as possible. We'll see if I can get so lucky. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. That's so sad. Everybody, this monster's in my way.
It's a tough one.
Hey-ya!
A worthy opponent. Triumph! Avalon Heart!
Second
I really
floor
wish
down.
Rean had motivate.
My turn. Ready? It's down! It's mine! Ugh. Weak. Now! It's mine! My turn! Light!
My turn. Right! Now!
Rean, strike!
Got it! Ha! Let's go! Ha! It's down!
An opening!
My turn! Ha! Now! It's mine! I did it!
Okay, Heavenly Gift got a big upgrade, that's nice.
I did it!
And Warble Player got an upgrade.
Woohoo!
Dang, I really should, mess around with my party members a little bit more often.
This looks like a good spot to cast a line.
Good spot to save as well. So I don't waste my time trying to catch fish that I can't catch. I don't want to save there.
There! Got a bite! Oh, it got away. There!
Just in case I accidentally waste all my
Got a
baits.
bite! Oh, it got away. There!
Yeah, no, could happen.
Got a bite! This is promising.
And now that I got all the fishing gear, fishing is pretty simple.
Wow, this is a rare one.
A Zafiro Espada. 500 of each sepith. Ooh, baby. Giant swordfish. This must be the Catch Lord, Lake Lord, and the others we're talking about. Guess I should let them know, just in case. No, I don't have that voice command. This isn't Deeja's stream. Shame that. Anyway, anyway, we can sell this new fish, and we get a still blue out of it, so definitely a good idea to pick that up. It's good for casters. So yeah, it's just a straight up upgrade for the blue emblem I've got on Elliot, so hey. More arts. Apparently there's a scene if you try to visit the Cayenne Mansion, so I figure I might as well check that out. You guys. The government has ordered us to allow our honored guests to pass through. If you have any business here, feel free to go on through. In short, means that we're free to come and go. I'd like to give him my regards. Should we drop in? Duke Cayenne's mansion is now accessible. I mean, sure, why not? I'm glad you're here. It seems you've been through a lot, but it's a relief to see you all safe. Thank you. But the way you put it sounds like you must be aware of our situation. Yes, I may have heard something about it. It made me sick when I heard that the meeting between the country leaders had been attacked. However, it seems a certain individual showed up in his new airship to save the day. Perhaps it's just best to say I'm glad you were all safe. Wow, you do know a lot. The situation isn't great, but we've been entrusted with everyone's hopes. We have to do what we can to be a beacon of light for them. I'll be looking forward to you doing so then. The momentum pushing us towards war is increasing even here in Ordis. I intend to monitor it myself. That, and watching over the Empress. She must be worried. Why don't you go and say hello? You should be able to find her in the banquet hall. I see. Rean, do you mind if we make a little detour? Not at all. The banquet hall is straight down this corridor. Please go ahead and explain the current situation to Her Highness. Yeah, this definitely wasn't in the spreadsheet. With Governor Regnus' blessing, we should be able to meet the Empress. Should we head to the banquet hall now? A servant showed Rean and the others to the banquet hall. It's a pleasure to see you all again, and even more so that you made it through, under the circumstances. It was nothing really, Your Highness. It's an honor to make your acquaintance again, Your Highness. I'm glad to see you're well. I suppose you've heard about what happened with us. Yes, thanks to Governor Regnitz, I have the main details of your exploits. Reuniting with your friends in Alph and accompanying you on your journey. And even more importantly, that dear Oliver is safe. Seems like you've heard it all. We were just as relieved, and maybe even more surprised. He's helping us find a third path to walk. I don't know how much we can help as our country marches into war, but we're gonna do everything we can as members of Thor's to stop this awful tragedy. I'm grateful to hear that. You've all done so much to help me, and yet I can't do anything in return. If only I could have told His Majesty about this. Has something happened to His Majesty? No, it's just that his operation is very soon. Sometime within the next few days, apparently. All I can do is pray to Adios for the operation to be a success. Your Highness? You can tell she really loves the Emperor. Yes, we did hear a lot has happened. We'll also offer prayers for his swift recovery. Thank you, all of you. Please look out for Olivert, Alphen, and Cedric, too. We will, Your Majesty. Okay. So that about takes care of our business here. Let's make a quick stop to the casino. So there's a Melty Charm, a gift for Alphen, but we need 400 things for that. Luckily, it's not too expensive. I don't mind. I don't mind just dumping the 3600 Mira to get this over with. If I felt like gambling, I could do that. Actually, I haven't used Angelica in a minute. I guess she can come along too. Also, we've got some gifts to give, so let's go ahead and do that. Gift for Yuna, the Ares locket.
Oh wow, this locket's so beautiful. I've never seen one like it. Are you sure I can have this?
Of course, I thought it'd suit you perfectly. And you can put a picture of someone you really love inside to carry them around with you.
That's very thoughtful of you. Thanks.
Someone I really love? Something the matter?
Oh no, I just spaced out for a sec. Anyway, thanks again. It really is a wonderful gift. It'll be my little treasure from now on.
Glad you like it. Hey, Rean, you mind taking a photo for a second? Nah. Anyway, gift for Emma.
Oh, Rean, these earrings are beautiful.
You think so? The second I saw them, I knew they just looked perfect on you.
You're too kind, I don't know what to say. I'll save them for special occasions.
I'll be looking forward to seeing you with them on. Damn smooth, dude. Anyway, a gift for Alphen.
I love the scent of this perfume, and the bottle it comes in is so ornate. What an exquisite gift, Rean.
I tried to pick something you might like. I didn't go too overboard with it, did I?
Not at all. I'm so happy that you thought of me. Although I doubt I have the charm to match such an alluring fragrance. I'll have to make more efforts to become a proper lady that you'll hopelessly fall for.
You're not lacking in the charm department, take my word for it. Looks like I managed to bring a smile to your face with this gift. That made my day, too. And a gift for Tita.
It's a new type of mechanics goggles I wanted so much. How'd you know?
Oh, well actually I didn't know. Guess I lucked out. I got them for you as a token of gratitude for all your help.
That's very nice of you, thank you. Let's see if I have anything I could give you.
Blast gloves.
They might come in handy.
No pun intended. Tita, you're after my own heart with that pun. Anyway, what do blast gloves do? Break damage plus 150%. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Alright. I think there was something I had to buy in Parm. Nope. Where the hell did I have to buy the stupid noodles? Fuck. There's like an exchange thing, but I don't know what I'm supposed to exchange for it. No, definitely not there. And finish up our quests. Take a visit to the Rest Lodge. Hey, look, it's, our good buddy Rains. What the hell's he doing all the way over here? Okay, apparently, Grace is upstairs. We might as well see what's up. Oh, damn, this is quite a motley crew. We've got Grace, we've got Instructor Thomas, and, Marcel Nielsen. Oh, it's you guys.
Instructor Thomas, and the lady from the Crossbell Times.
Good to see you two again. Rean, Toa, it's been quite some time. It seems I just missed you and Aaron, like ships passing in the night, aren't we?
Yeah, Gaius and Rosine told us you'd been there. So, who's your friend over here?
I've seen you around, but I don't think we've ever actually spoken. Those eyes, he must be blind.
I had better make a formal introduction. I am Marcel Nielsen, freelance journalist.
Of course, I've already heard about all about you. The redoubtable Miss Herschel, Class 7, and the Ashen Chevalier alike. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to call you the ultimate sacrifice of the Great Twilight.
How do you know that?
Knowing things is his business. Marcel taught me everything I know about journalism. He even won the Pulitzer Prize, several years in a row at that. He covered the mysterious incidents in La Burle, the DG cult incident, even the annexation of Crossbell. Wow, that's an impressive resume. I remember hearing about you, but what are you doing here with Grace and Instructor Thomas? Well, first off, allow me to apologize for not helping you during that little incident on the Pantagruel. You see, there was a certain something I'd been searching for at that time. An artifact passed down through the Imperial family, the final volume of the Black Records. You mean the secret books you and Rean were deciphering? Between flame and earth, the wavering darkness begins to spin the tale of the end. First, the conflict of the great gods of the second pillar. Second, the fusion of earth and flame. Third, the beginning of the 1,000-year city and the acceptance of the Grawl. Fourth, the disappearance of the holy beast and the catastrophe of the whispering dragons. Fifth, the recapture of the capital and the Vermilion curse. Sixth, the Lion's wars and the sacrifice of the Holy Maiden. Seventh, the appearance of the giant pillar in the north and the unwanted child. Eighth, the sacrifice of the village and the 100 Days campaign. Ninth, the great blue tree to the east and the appearance of the cursed castle. Thus the 1,000-year-old wish was fulfilled. When the sacrifice is made and the ancient blood flows, the path to the Grawl of Erebos shall open. When the tainted holy beast is pierced by the blade of World's End, and its blood fills the Grawl, the great twilight shall fall upon the land. So there's actually more to it than that? That's what His Majesty told me when I visited him at St. Ursula. There's an additional volume related to what will happen after the Great Twilight. Sadly, however, His Majesty never read it himself. Whoa, it can record even the future? That's artifacts for you. They operate on a whole different kind of logic. Heh. All that stuff about the Recluse Cube back in Liberl? Whoosh, right over my head. I think all of us are a loss over it, to tell you the truth. Lucky for us, Mr. Nielsen's already gotten hold of the last volume. Right? Huh? Ooh, right on the money. My. This must be the work of the 8 Leaves School famous unclouded eye technique, no? It's as you say. I possess the final volume. It took a month of searching all throughout the Empire. And, curiously enough, though my own eyes are themselves clouded, I can still read the contents of the book. That this is the final volume of the Black Records is an unmistakable fact. Naturally, once I heard about it, I set about negotiating a trade. In the end, we settled on a very simple condition. All you have to do, Rean, is give Marcel an interview. Huh? Me? But don't worry, I don't actually plan on publishing it. I've already pieced together a few basic facts from your lineage alone, as well as the unfortunate position you've been placed in. Nevertheless, it's in my nature to seek out the truth. I want to find out exactly what's going on here in Erebonia. And what better way to get to said truth than to act one of the people directly involved? Everything I've heard puts you at the center of all the strange happenings that have occurred here over the past few years. I'd be happy to give you the last of the Black Records, in return for answering a few of my questions. Rean? Goodness me. Waji told me you were perceptive, but it's rather unnerving just how much you already know. What do you say, Rean? The decision ultimately lies with you. The war is only 5 days away. This could help allay the situation, if only a little. I guess so. Alright, you can ask me anything you want. You have my thanks. I really appreciate this, Rean. Hey, do you mind if I sit in on the interview? I'm joining in too. No journalist worth her salt would let a chance like this get away. Toa, Thomas, and Grace remained in the room, while everyone else left to wait outside. Thus did Rean's interview with the blind journalist then begin. The interviews with Nielsen are always the most interesting quests, even if they are mostly just exposition dumps. Now, Rean, I understand that Thomas was your history teacher.
And given Miss Herschel's grandfather's expertise, I'm certain she knows her fair share as well. So I'd like to press right on and get to the heart of the matter, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, sure.
I have to admit, I'm feeling a little nervous. You can go ahead and start whenever you're ready. I can't let my nerves get to me. Let's begin with a quick synopsis then. As it stands, the Great Twilight phenomenon is currently enveloping the whole of the Empire. The force behind it is called Operation Jormungand, while the resistance against them is referred to as Mille Mirage. Moreover, the key factors of this entire dilemma are the 7 Divine Knights, as well as the 2 Septarians they had been forged from. A great number of the implications behind these events are too much for humanity at large to handle. They make the history of our entire species feel trivial, meaningless even. But if we seek out these truths with an open mind, I believe there's more awaiting us than mere existential dread. What's happening here goes beyond just Erebonia. There are a myriad of different factors at play. There are? I see. Sounds like this is about to get deep. Just how much does this guy know? One of those factors is, of course, the Erebonian Empire. Thanks in part to the Arnor family owing allegiance to neither the clans of Earth nor Fire, they quickly rose to prominence. Thus today, Erebonia stands as one of the oldest nation-states in Zemuria. With the help of the Septian Church, it quickly expanded both its territories and its influence. That spectacular growth was also what gave birth to the unique system. Holy crap. That spectacular growth was also what gave birth to the Empire's unique system of class. All of which culminated 250 years ago with the War of the Lions. There are plenty of intriguing rumors regarding what went behind the scenes, but that's not quite what concerns us at the moment. What does concern us is what happened in the wake of the war, something that's exerting an influence on the world even today. Do you know what it is I'm referring to, Rean? I think so. Is it advancements in weapon technology? A severe decrease in population? Or the renaissance of the post-war? This is the obvious choice here, guys. You mean Dreikel's post-war renaissance, right? A whole lot of innovations were introduced during that time. Stuff people couldn't even dream of back in the Dark Ages. It helped make the country what it is today, making huge leaps forwards in law, economics, and culture alike. The founding of Thor's military academy is a perfect example. That's right, because anyone can enroll, regardless of class or nationality. It helped a lot of commoners get into the Imperial Army, or obtain government posts. Thinking about it like this, you could also say it indirectly led to the formation of the noble and reformist factions, and even the Civil War itself 2 years back. Right, the noble faction would never have been so militant if those class distinctions hadn't been so pronounced to begin with. That likely had repercussions beyond the army and the government as well. Very good, it seems we're all more or less on the same page. Let's move on to the factors at work outside of Erebonia then. Now, I realize that's a rather broad description to use. So, for our purposes, we'll narrow it down to Liberl, Northumbria, Jurai, Nord, and Crossbell. Calvard also borders the country, of course, but it really deserves to be a category all its own. Whether the Nord Highlands count as part of the Empire is up for contention. And Crossbell has been a contested territory for hundreds of years. But these territories weren't under Erebonian rule when the Empire was first founded. Even so, their impact on imperial matters back then was by no means small. We have, for instance, the Nord Highlands, where the Imperial Prince made his travels, as well as Liberl, where the massacre at Hommel sparked the 100 Days' War, and thus conflict between the nobles and reformists. Of course, it goes without saying that those particular situations were instigated by Erebonia itself. But there was one specific event, not directly connected to the Empire, that still had a great influence on its future. Does anything spring to mind, Rean? Let's see. Is it the Guardian statue in Nord? the Northumbrian disaster, or Dry Mayor's resignation. Well, the third one was influenced by Chancellor Osborne himself. That can't count. And the Guardian statue in Nord is one of the shells of the Great One. It's Lost Zem. I was like, was it Lost Zem or was it Arc Royal or Rouge? I forgot. It's Lost Zem. So this one is the only one that makes sense. Yeah, Koro got it right. The only thing I know of that fits the bill is the salt pail, the one that appeared during the Northumbrian disaster. We still don't know exactly what caused it, but it definitely wasn't the Empire. A natural disaster like that would surely have had far-reaching consequences. That's true. It set off the sequence of events that led to Northumbria changing from a principality to an autonomous state. A lot of refugees fled to Erebonia, and the Northern Jaegers started staging all sorts of resistance efforts. And Northumbria's troubles spilled over to its neighbors in the west. Jiraiya's resulting economic hardships were just what the Empire, or rather Chancellor Osborne, needed to turn its people against Crow's grandfather. Yeah, that's exactly right. I see. When you think of it that way, you can really start to glean the wider impact that disaster had on the world. Even the Imperial Liberation Front's creation can be traced all the way back to it. Quite right. It's an event that certainly deserves our consideration, if we aim to properly unravel the going-ons of the Empire. Let us conclude by moving over to the happenings to the east. Again, to narrow things down, we'll specify east to mean Crossbell, now a part of the Empire, and the Republic of Calvard. We may end up bringing other powers on the continent into discussion, but for now, let's focus on these two. Calvard has fought with Erebonia for control of Crossbell for centuries now. About 100 years back, their monarchy was overthrown and a republic established. Then, 72 years ago, Calvard and Erebonia negotiated shared rule of Crossbell, effectively turning it into an autonomous state. But some 30 or so years before that, Crossbell was actually a part of the Empire. Were you aware of that? Come to think of it, I do think we touched upon that in our history classes, if only just barely. I guess an Imperial school wouldn't want to give a lot of attention to losing a territory. We still have the old Governor General's residence from when we were first under Imperial rule, too. There were rumors that the old pro-Erebonian speaker took it up as his mansion. He ended up holding some real shady auctions in there. Omissions like this are a common story, I'm afraid. For the Empire, the shared jurisdiction represented a loss, a humiliation. Thus they gave it less and less prominence in their histories over time, in an attempt to cover it up and diminish its importance. I see. Yeah, that about explains it. Dreikel's post-war renaissance spurred Calvard on to make a great number of societal changes, many of which led to them increasing their own sphere of influence, eventually resulting in the dispute over Crossbell. The tension between the two nations has festered throughout the generations, especially on the side of the Erebonians. And the curse is bringing all that animosity to the forefront. Calvard's revolution was a time of rapid change and upheaval. These things are never exactly simple, but there was one force that was instrumental in overthrowing the old social order. How's your knowledge of international history, Rean? Do you know what it was? Well, was it immigrants from the East? Nation-states from the East? Or was it the Septian Church itself? This one should be fairly obvious. Even if you don't know too much about Calvard, they constantly harp on how important immigration is of all the immigrants coming from the East because of, geopolitical issues. And how that has caused turmoil in Calvard. In fact, we can talk about how terrorists from the Anti-Immigration League were the ones responsible for joining forces with the Imperial Liberation Front to strike the Orcus Tower during the trade conference 2 years back. So yeah, immigrants from the East. I'm going off on tangents here. But the world history and stuff is the most fascinating part of the series for me. A lot of people emigrated to Calvard around that time. They still do to this day, in fact. Indeed, at the time, Calvard was verging on the brink of an economic collapse. It's said that the merchants moving in from the east gave the revolutionary forces enough financial aid to tip the scales in their favor. There are also rumors that Eastern assassins were sent after major leaders on both sides. Ah, so that's how the flow of people from the east affected Calvard's revolution. That revolution led to Crossbell's autonomous statehood, which in turn led to its struggle for independence and subsequent re-annexation. Leading further still to the intervention of the Calvardian Special Forces just last year. I'm starting to see how it all connects to Operation Jormungand and Mille Mirage. Yeah, there's more behind-the-scenes dealings to this than just Erebonia's. This isn't really an interview, is it, Mr. Nielsen? It's more like a debriefing. Thanks to you, we now have a much firmer grasp on the continent's past, present, and future. All these events laid the groundwork for the curse of the Empire to take root. The way you put it, even my becoming a sacrifice for the Great Twilight sounds like it was inevitable. Oh. So that's what this was all about. Mr. Nielsen. Well, you are a key figure in this after all. I simply felt you had a right to know. Though talking through and discussing our various theories was rather enjoyable too. Received the final volume of the Black Records. Huh? Ooh. It's relatively short compared to the others, so it shouldn't take you too long to decipher. In any case, you have my thanks for volunteering your time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go off in search of my next story. Wait, you're leaving? How? Oh, I've arranged passage with one of the transports passing through from Aragon. They'll take me as far as Milsante. I'm sure I can find myself a train from there. Wow, that's pretty thorough. Do you mind if we tag along? This is just too good to pass up. I gotta tell Reans about this. Well, it looks like this is where we part ways. But I expect we'll meet again, perhaps with our leader present next time around. An appealing prospect, to be sure. Thanks for everything, Mr. Nielsen. I feel like my understanding is finally up to speed. I'll try to take a wider perspective of what we're getting ourselves into going forward. Yes, thank you. This has all been very enlightening. The pleasure was all mine. Now then, I must bid you farewell. Damn, this dude's in a hurry. Ow. Thanks much, Rean. I'll get right on translating that final volume. It'll take me a couple days, but I'll try to have it done before you have to leave. I appreciate it. Will you be heading back to your Merkaba then? Not yet. I need to go discuss some things with Rosine. Plus, our ship is still in need of some repairs. Take care, instructor. Hopefully we'll meet again sooner instead of later. Last time we did was around graduation, in my case. Well, we did spend 2 years together at Thor's. That has to count for something, no? Now then, everyone. Until we meet again. Take care in the meantime. Partitioner. The Church's techniques are a total mystery, even to us. Perhaps, but as long as Grandmother trusts him, that's good enough for me. That really was a loaded conversation, huh? But everything we learned from it made it worthwhile. Anyway, we got the 2 bonus AP because we answered all the questions right. And we received the Goldia gem. I forget what that one does. Okay, Goldia gem. Accuracy plus 100, critical rate plus 9, so it's basically a souped-up hit quartz. Which is good for pretty much anybody you want, because a lot of people need hit quartzes. Like our good buddy Kurt. The extra critical is a nice bonus too. But yeah. Yeah! Next up, there is a monster at the Lake Galabai Road. Although, first things first, there is a special item lying in wait for us here. If you felt like running all the way to the Luna Sanctuary. Just for, you know, shits and giggles.
Ha! Shit!
There is a hair color for Rean. Oh yeah, I have gold hair. I also have iron hair, so now he looks like his year-old dad. We're not going with that though.
Here I go!
That's not what we're about.
Let's get going.
Actually, hold on. Ah, yeah, baby. I can adjust my bikes. Got the Unibike, got the Muse bike, and we got the Emma bike. God.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Alright, this monster's supposed to be by the beach area? Yes, there it is. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna go save. Probably a good idea, too.
It looks...
Watch out! This is a tough one. Nope. Wide open! Attack! Back off!
It's my turn! Roar! Gold Dragon Formation! Let's go!
Here I go! Take this! Wide open! Here!
Yeah!
Nope! Wide open! Here!
I'm going. Burning flames! Vorpal flare!
It's my turn!
It's my turn! Roar! Helix Strike! Now!
Attack! All right! Burning heart!
Ow.
Nope. Wide open. All right, everyone ready? Understood.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn. Ha! Let's get him. Here.
Let's go!
Ignite! Crimson Lotus Formation!
It's my turn. How's this?
Now. They're mine.
Go down!
Easy peasy.
Nice work out there.
Who, me? I've still got a lot to learn.
Anyway, because we beat them with the with someone with the emblem quartz, we got 2 ocean bells instead of 1.
All right, got it!
Yay, I did it!
So I mean, yeah, we pretty much just throw these on Elliot and Muse and go to town. Got 7,000 Mira, and we got an additional bonding point. So, you know, things are looking pretty nice for us. So yeah, a little bit more arts. You get Blue Ascension, and damage up and Art Slay Haft. It's good stuff. Pretty much just like straight upgrades. I just was add more like nutter butter stuff, but you know, we do what we can. Alright. Looks like Lisa and Sabrina are back together. Anyway, they got a recipe here. Yummy Caesar salad. There we go. This is where we would find the souffle pancakes. Just gonna take a few of those for the road. Anyway, there's a side quest here, but also, Scheherazard's here, so let's say hi to Cher and Agate. You guys are here too, huh? Oh hey, if you two are here, does that mean what I think it does? Probably. We're on our way to Heimdall to check up things there. On our way, we decided to take a request to pick up some medicinal herbs for the church and leaves. And we just happened to run into him. You guys know Scheherazard and Agate? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I wanted to thank you. Ever since that day you found my wallet for me, I've been a changed man. That was the day I knew for sure. I was gonna be a receptionist for the Bracer Guild someday. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. It's difficult for the guild to do anything in Erebonia, but people like you aim to join. I'm sure it won't be that way for long. Give it your all, okay? I will. Thank you again. Seriously though, if you want to be a receptionist, you better learn how to take care of yourself first. If you keep pushing yourself till your back gives up, you're not gonna last long at the guild. Wow, you could tell I've been suffering from back pain? Amazing! Thank you so much for the advice, Agate. I promise I won't push myself too hard. So, Scheherazard was the bracer who inspired Frankie back then. Getting some words of encouragement straight from his idols must be a real thrill. Anyway, Cher wants to play us in Bandage Masters. So I guess, that's what we're doing. Now that I got, like, seal on, like, actual cards, I don't need the Zamel pens anymore. Which means I can put these bad boys in my deck. Oh, that is 3 damage. It doesn't deal 2, it does 3. Ooh, baby, yeah. That's the good shit. I don't need you. I don't need this Blix anymore. Get that Get that shit out of here. I'm pretty much just like, hey, I'll take one of each of these big boys. Just so I have everything covered. But yeah. Ooh, baby. Ooh, boy. Let's go.
You sure you can take me?
Well, I'll never get to go first, so maybe. Alright, just give me a turn. Wait, that was it? She didn't do anything. Alright, well, I can't play my 8-drop immediately. That's actually a lie. I can't just, like, slam it down if I want to. But that wouldn't serve any purpose. I think that's my most effective opening move. Alright. Wait, seriously? That's bullshit! Just have that, but like still, that was awful. They're not allowed to do that. It's cheating. Speaking of cheating, holy fuck. I wish I had haste, but like, honestly, maybe it's better just like load this one up.
Looks like you've got a real knack for this.
Alright, we got some Vanish cards. Vanishes are very useful burn spells. Honestly, I don't think I need them, but like, I could use them for some good shit. Now that I'm getting some really OP cards, it's a lot easier to take care of. Alright, we're just about done with side quests and stuff, so let's finish up our last one. Go talk to Monk here. Did you see our request? That's right, I was a little surprised, honestly. But it's nice to meet up with your old coworker, right? Looks like I made her mad, though. Anyway, you care to hear me out? I know that you're all busy, but this may be the only chance we get. Well, looks like it's about the radio drama from last time. Hearing myself on the radio was way too embarrassing. I guess we can hear you out. That's cold, Rean. I think if you hear me out, you'll be interested too. Just like the request says, I want to we are alive? Hopefully? I hope the stream's not dead again. Because that's really annoying. Alright, I think we figured it out. I'm not sure how much I lost, but, I see, and you want me to step in for the protagonist role? Right, we want to make a new episode of Eternal Nguyen. But our voice actor was drafted, and we're missing our voice actresses, too. Since this is a special episode, I was hoping you could negotiate some replacements for the 4 heroines.
Aren't you pretty much asking for the impossible, Monk?
Yeah, that's probably how most people would see it. Please think of it as my last request. There's so many fan letters. Even a hospital patient wrote one. If the war's gonna happen anyway, I at least want them to have courage.
Right. I guess I don't know if I'll be any good, but I'll try my best.
Thank you so much. I know I can always count on you, Rean.
I'm sure you don't want to waste time, so let's get straight down to details. If I remember right, the setting is a fictional kingdom in the center of the continent. The main character's name is Nguyen. He's a skilled agent who carries out secret orders from the second-born princess. He has a mysterious past, white hair, wears black clothes, and uses an eastern sword called a katana.
That's...
Please, don't say it. If anything, Nguyen had white hair before I did.
Hey, I think it's cool, but I can always make some changes if you're not happy with the parallels.
Don't worry about it. Why don't you tell us about the 4 heroines?
Sure, I'll get started now. First, we have Selma, the daughter of a count. She's a broad-minded woman who likes to garden. The second is Ruri. She's a cheeky and irresistible reporter. She's the twin sister of Nanai, the med student. Third up is Heine. She works as a librarian who writes, unique novels. Last is Velvet, a mysterious and elusive fortune teller.
Those descriptions are too easy to match.
Selma's definitely Adel, and Ruri is Vivi. Heine and Velvet are probably Dorothy and Beryl, huh? You got it. Vivi and Dorothy are on the Courageous too. Adel just happens to be here and leaves right now. It looked like she was talking with Instructor Mary and the others about working with some of the other alumni.
I see. It's been a long time since I've seen Adel.
But what about Beryl? She can be pretty hard to pin down. Oh, I recently received some news from the other Thor's alumni. Apparently she's visiting a village you can't find on a map. I don't think she met in Hamel, though.
That means... maybe we'll be able to find her quicker than we thought. I think I understand. We'll have to talk to the 4 of them and bring them here, right?
Right, the script's ready so we can record whenever. If something more important comes up, feel free to prioritize that over this.
Alright, leave it to us. We'll be back before you know it.
Okay. So, let's go find everybody. First off is, our good friend Adel, and she is over by the branch campus dorm here. Well, look who's back.
I was actually just asking about how things were going for you. You've been through a lot, but I'm glad you were able to meet up with Prince Olivert again.
Whoa, how'd you know that already? Did Adel tell you? That would mean...
Now that you mention it, I was kind of surprised by just how many of our friends were aboard the Courageous 2 when it showed up. Oh, I've known about the Courageous 2 for a while now. So when I saw the opportunity, I took the liberty of getting in touch with instructors Mary and Makarov and our old classmates. Stark helped out as our branch campus contact too.
That's incredible. I always knew she was pretty unflappable, but this...
I heard stories about her family, but she just puts the stories to shame.
Not bad, Adel.
Oh no, it was nothing.
Anyhow, thanks to that, we managed to get the main campus kids dealt with. Took advantage of the confusion to put a stop to the Zabber Soldat training too, so that's a plus.
It really is. We're going to do our best to push back against the main campus and the IDF from here on. Of course, we can't ignore our preparations for that other operation either.
The key to making it work is getting everybody to play nice together. The other operation? Can you finally throw back the curtain on that one?
You know the old field exercise camp in Sutherland? We've been putting together a little something there to help support you. You should go check in on it if you have time.
Will do, thanks. We already did, though. Anyway, let's go recruit Adel to join our thing. Alright. That's one down. Next up, head on over to the Courageous here. Vivi's on the back deck. Oh no, I just ran right past her. I guess she spawned in when I wasn't realizing it. Yo, Rean, you need something from me? Don't tell me you've abandoned Elisa and Fee to flag the Vivi ending. A bold move, sir. I have no idea what that means. I'm here because Monk asked me for a favor. Oh, Vivi. I remember back when Linde subbed in on one. It sounded so fun. Made me a little envious. Plus, the show itself is pretty highly regarded in the industry, so yeah, I think that'd be really cool. Eureka! What about bringing Linde along too? The twins route could end up being pretty fun. Ever the comedian. Anyway, it'd be a big help. Radio Tristan leaves, right? In the interest of time, I'm just gonna head straight there. I can't wait to hear you, Vivi. Alright, Vivi down. Pretty sure Dorothy's in the reference room. This is the kitchen. What am I doing? Like, oh, I'm going for the blue star. No, I want to go for the green exclamation point. Oh, that's right. There's something I mean to ask you, Dorothy. Oh, I think I can guess. What is it? Hold on a second. I'm not really sure I'm the right fit for a lead role. That said, Eternal Noin has been seeing a silent yet sturdy jump in popularity among young women as of late. Forget the heroine. Noin's steamy chemistry with his rough and tumble colleague turned rival is where it's really... Oh, I can almost taste it. Yeah, if possible, I'd like to be left out of whatever party platter your mind is conjuring up there. Well, personally, I'd say go for it. It could get pretty creatively stimulating, if you know what I mean. You're probably right. Okay, I'll do it. I'll take the plunge. Radio Trista, right? And leaves? I'll head right over there once I'm finished here. Thanks, Dorothy. You're gonna do great. Alright, one more to go. We just gotta get Beryl. And she's in a village that's not on any map. How about Erin Village? Alright. I had a feeling you were here in Erin. I'd give a lot to know why, though. She claimed she got lost in the woods and simply ended up here. Walked right through the barrier and into the village like it was nothing. What? How's that even possible? What is the meaning of this? Sorry to surprise you all like this. Ever since I first heard legends of a hidden land somewhere in Ishtima, I've been dying to see this village for myself. It was a tough journey, but now, here I am. With Beryl, I feel like trying to make sense of things only makes things more confusing. Is it even worth trying to ask you for more details at this point? I simply follow where my destiny guides me. I don't understand. There should be no way for a normal person to get through the barrier on their own. These teleportation stones may still be a little off kilter. We should probably look over them one more time. A wise decision. I sense an ill wind blowing in this village direction. I fear what the future may hold. Is that so? She sure is a strange one. So long as you're here, Beryl, try not to cause any trouble. I wouldn't dream of it. The Hexen clan and I are just fellow seekers of truth in a universe of mysteries. How is she the weirdest thing in this village? You want me to perform in your little drama, yes? Doing Beryl's voice is hard as hell on my lungs, though. Well, not my lungs, my throat. Alright, Beryl agreed to perform. So, let's do this thing. Rean and the other 4 replacements gathered at Radio Trista and leaves. Once the script had been read and the cast received directions, the recording began. Okay, on to the next scene. It's still pretty early on, when reporter Rory first approaches Noin. She might be Nanai's twin sister, but she's got a hidden agenda.
Hey, Noin, you're looking as serious as ever. It's been a while since you've seen Nanai, right? Why don't I patch you up instead? That's my cue. In exchange for the information you've got, of course.
I see how it is. You're on that side this time around, huh? And that's a wrap. That was perfect. You guys worked perfectly together, bringing out the best of both the lead and the heroine.
Still just the opening act, Monk. A baddie at the start who goes on to play a major role. This is a pretty sweet gig.
Okay, this next scene's near the end of the first half. Noin found a code and goes to consult the librarian, Heine. His colleague, Oct, appears. They don't get along, but they respect each other professionally. Let's take it from Heine's response after saying goodbye.
They appear to be only colleagues, but there's an unbreakable trust between them that can withstand any clash of their fiery attitudes. Sorry, it was just so touching. The wellspring of my heart was overflowing with emotion. I have to get it together.
Pull yourself together and continue.
You were asking about the decryption, yes? It would seem that the language of ancient Zemuria is the key.
Thanks for coming back to your senses. Would you mind giving me the specifics? And that's a wrap. That was absolutely perfect. You guys worked perfectly together. Bring out the best of both the lead and the heroine.
Oh, I'm so glad I managed to rein myself in.
Good job, Dorothy. What's gonna happen if things get more intense? This is the second half. Noin has survived Oct's attack and has to rely on Velvet for help. She's a mysterious fortune teller he's encountered several times before. Now she says...
The crystal ball and the tarot cards hint at a single possibility.
Who is behind this incident, and why they caused it? Now for the next bit.
Confirm for Noin with a touch of sadness.
Noin, I think of you, of all people, should know.
It's Oct, isn't it? He wouldn't bother lifting a finger to help someone unless he respected them. For something like this, the list is very small. The culprit here must be...
And that's a wrap. That was perfect. A woman of mystery shows a little compassion.
That's why the big reveal is so dramatic. I guess he just says that line verbatim, no matter... Or, well, not no matter. It's if you pick it correctly.
This is the climax. The government's declared martial law in the capital. Selma is pulling the strings, and now she moves to enact a plan to defeat the Chancellor. A conversation unfolds between Noin, who's made in time somehow, and Selma, who possesses a demonic sword.
I will throw my own life away for the sake of this kingdom's people. If I don't, the kingdom will fall to the crown princess and the Chancellor. Our dearest hope, the second princess, will be lost to darkness. I can really relate to her in this case. Be stern and thrust the blade, or be calm and thrust the blade. It's Adel. You gotta be calm. Step aside, Noin. Do not make me hurt you.
I see. Your resolve to see this through is indeed impressive. In that case, I'm even more prepared to stand my ground. And that's a wrap. That was absolutely perfect. You guys worked perfectly together. Bring out the best of both the lead and the heroine.
I ignored the curse of the demonic sword, so was it really alright?
I think in these circumstances it was fine.
Wow, just what I would expect from Adel. Great work, everyone. I love listening to it.
No, thank you. We'll be able to finish it with this. Adel, Beryl, Dorothy, Vivi, you were all great. I wish you guys would join the show as regulars, but...
Gosh, Monk, it's just like you to get carried away like that. I guess it does feel great to get complimented. It might not be too bad if such an opportunity arose again. Yes, yes, I'm so looking forward to Noin and Ock's deepening relationship after all.
After I've seen the hands of fate play out, I may help once more. You mentioned that the broadcast date's only 4 days off, right? I'll be asking Director Michael to look over things before signing off on the broadcast. I have to get the editing done today. I'm really fired up for this.
Dorothy and Vivi went back to the Courageous 2 ahead of the others. Adel also boarded the ship before returning to Lemaire, and Beryl returned to Aran Village through unknown means. Alright. AP increased by 2, and we got the Epoch Bell. The Epoch Bell is a straight upgrade to the Time Bell, or the Black Bell rather. So yeah. Time's arc damage was 30, art's delay half. We're doing that, obviously. Aw, Lindley really cares about Monk. It's so sweet. Anyway, let's report all these quests.
Making a report? Please.
Alright.
Oh my. Seems you had it tough. Until next time, best of luck.
And 243 is the maximum we can be at this time. So, I got one more bonding event to do, and then I can call it an episode, I guess. Anyway, there's a new scene available to us, second floor here. Because we've got 2 of our ingredient people here. And we picked up some new recipes today, the Yummy Caesar Salad and the Wild Grill. So, let's get cooking.
Now let's begin. Oh, this is good.
This is probably Toa's special.